Recently, Adapt, the streamer that used to be in FaZe, has attempted to teach himself how to cook. And as far as I've seen, it seems like he's taking the making of food as text from Call of Duty. 30-year-old man stuff, you know? Yes, he is 45 and still doesn't know how to cook. I know it sounds kind of tragic and all, but everyone learns at their pace. I can still not swim. I'm really bad at swimming. But at least bro is low-key learning, I think. And the way he is learning makes the viewers look like cooking coaches. Let's be honest though, none of you or me watching this video can cook, okay? I can probably do noodles and ramen and all of that. But yeah, at least he's learning before finding a significant other. Now, the cooking part of a dab looks funny and all, but low-key, I heard bro is trying to find a way to time travel. Yeah, no, I don't think he's getting anywhere anytime soon. We can always pray. Now, if you haven't been tapped in the past few years, then you're probably just not tapped in. Become tapped in, bro. Adapt started in early 2010 making Call of Duty montages. And we all have heard of the 200k montage that he shows to every single female streamer and male streamer, of course. And then flexes on about it for his day. I mean, it's looking really cool. I can't really blame him. And those montages are what led him to joining FaZe. All those skills, all those Call of Duty texts that he talks about in his streams like it's 1990 or something, yeah, those texts are what's taking him here today. Now, after being in FaZe for many years, now obviously every single organization in the world has had some form of fall off. Obviously, FaZe also did, okay? It's kind of obvious. FaZe has been in some very crazy things. Now, he took a very long break during, I think it was 2019, 2020, after finding out that FaZe was included in a cancer charity scam. Basically, it was like a charity company, and they donated a lot of money to that company, and they got hella scammed, and apparently it was for something else, something really bad. And that's part of the reason to why all of them just took breaks and left YouTube. Now, I know it sounds like he has hardly quit forever, but no, if you're still clueless on who this guy really is, then I'm going to tell you. Around 2 to 3 years ago, he actually returned after deciding to quit vaping, of course, because he was vaping, and vaping is not good. If you're vaping, stop vaping, okay? We don't like that. He started living it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna give myself a week. I'm not gonna vape in a whole week, and I'm gonna quit forever. It was an addiction to him, okay? So we should be really, really proud of him. Now he did it, and he went through with it, and he was talking to like doctors and therapists and all of that, like right before, and they were saying like, yeah, no, this is bad, this is bad. And he even met like a 19-year-old that was vaping, probably the worst I've ever heard of, okay? Because he was speaking about this on Facebook's All Grown Up podcast a while out ago, and to me it seems like Adapt actually like adapted to his situation, he actually had to like get rid of his addictions, and luckily it seems like he's doing better now. Now, after realizing that his stream was doing really, really well, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this streaming thing. So he tried it, he went really well, and he just decided to become a streamer. And the thing here is, it was right before the first FaZe subathon, so they just threw him in there, like the team, the FaZe team, the production company. They just told Adapt to jump in and he can just, stream. And Adapt, bro had probably been doing like 5 streams or 3 or 2, or maybe even 1 stream at that point. So he was just really confused. He was like, yeah, sure, I'll just jump in. And I think low-key that FaZe subathon, I got a voice right there, changed his life. And that's why he kept streaming. He figured it out, he got better at it, and now he's streaming every day. Now, looking back, this has to be one of the most insane transitions in all of content creation. I mean, going from being like a YouTuber, montage, vlog maker to being like one of the biggest streamers out there today. And bro was so big that he just had to win an award in the way as well, which to me is really impressive. Like winning an award is like you're winning in life, okay? Guys, if you ever get successful, please be grateful. Who would have guessed that Mr. Time Travel over here would win Breakout Streamer of the Year? Now, what is making Adapt a streamer that I watch and many other people actually care about? So the thing here is, bro, Adapt is not like any normal streamer. Adapt is like an old age YouTuber who decided to pick up a camera and just start like talking again without editing, of course. And the way he just speaks about like Call of Duty is just crazy, okay? It's not about Call of Duty itself, it's about how he speaks about it. It's like a stereotype he's putting in front of the screen, okay? And that's what makes him, you know, so funny. He acts so clueless, which makes him very interesting and nice to watch. And you know, this man is like 30, 29, 30, and he's acting so stupid, and it's just super funny to watch. And also, yeah, I said 29 to 30 when he says he's like 27. He skipped his birthday. He says he was offline around that time when he turned 28. So yeah, he's still 27 apparently. I don't really know how that works, but yeah, he's 30, okay? He's yeah, 30. No one actually knows what Call of Duty is, but because the way he speaks about it is like he speaks in such a like old-fashioned way that makes people interested in it. He fits like a stereotype of a Call of Duty player from back then. You know, he just uses that as his personality, and he goes all out on that. It looks really funny, and that's probably the reason to why so many people is watching it. And yes, the content creation space is genuinely insane. It's been a really crazy week, okay? There's been a lot of stuff going on, and I felt like, you know what, we gotta chill out a bit. We gotta talk about someone that barely gets into conflicts and problem, and we should actually just appreciate life for once. That's why I had to bring up a 30-year-old man that can't cook. But yeah, that's it, people. Peace.